You gonna calm down. What you gonna do? Hey y'all. Today is November 2nd and it is 3:40 p.m. and today in this video I'm gonna be doing a story time. It's nothing messy, I guess. It's nothing like tea or whatever. If y'all hear Aiden hollering in there, he in there with my niece, and he probably just being. Y'all heard that, didn't you? But okay, so, oh yeah, be jerking. If y'all hear my TV, I'm watching Law & Order. It's on commercial now. But yeah, this is gonna be the story time of I would say it's not my first racial encounter, but it's my first racial encounter, and I'm not the only one present. Well, I don't know how to put it, but it's not my first racial encounter. It's just an adult was present, like somebody that I actually know, like somebody that actually knows me was present. Okay, so this was, hold on, let me see. So I just looked on Snapchat from a snap that I had made that day, and this exact day was November 22nd, 2015. Okay, so I don't know how my days started or whatever, but from the snap that I had made, we were already in the car, and the snaps at 1 o'clock. So I want to say we had to have got there like the place like 10:30, 11, because okay, I'm gonna get to this. So it was me, Coquila, Mama Shell, which is Coquila Mama, and Madison, Maddie, Man Dog, which is Coquila's niece, her brother Khalil's daughter. So it's the 22nd, which is right before Thanksgiving, and this is in Arkansas, of course. So Mama Shell's like, I don't know if Coquila knew where we was going already, but you know what I'm saying, I know. So Coquila was just like, basically she was like, dress comfortable. Now Coquila, every time, you know what I'm saying, I was over there and we was finna go somewhere, if she knew, she wasn't gonna tell me. Like, she never told me. Like, she never did. She just be like, get in the car, just get in the car, it don't matter where we going, just get in the car. Like, girl, whatever, you could tell me. Look how I reacted to my status now. Coquila's so ugly, she irritating. But yeah, I was just like, okay, whatever, girl. So turns out we were going to pick pecans. So y'all, I feel like my arm fat is really irritating. Like, I'm fat. I got arm fat. But so come to find out, we're going to pick pecans. So I don't think before this time that I've actually ever picked pecans. Like, I've picked them because they got a pecan tree in their backyard, and like it's you know what I'm saying, they're like almost everywhere in Arkansas, Palm Bluff, where I stayed at. Like where my area that I stayed in, they was like everywhere basically, whatever. So I knew how to like crack them and then open them and stuff like that, but I've never just had the bag and out there like picking, knowing the good ones, you know, the fat ones or whatever. And so I think like the first place we went to is one of my family members' old house. They had a big pecan tree in the backyard or whatever. So we back there picking pecans, and we got a good amount, but we didn't get like a lot. Like the big ones wasn't out there or whatever. So we went by is that Save a Lot? It's a store called Save a Lot. I think it's on like 2nd or 3rd Street or something like that. But if you live in Palm Bluff and you watch the video, you know what I'm talking about. When you come from, like coming from University and you go over the hump and then you turn that way, like you know how you can go this way and then you can turn that way. Yeah, so we turned that way and then we made that first right. It's some houses right there, like the big tall house, and you know what I'm saying, in between the liquor store right there and then Save a Lot. So we made that first right or whatever, and then we went down like a couple of houses. We didn't finish the first block yet. We went down a couple of houses, and we had seen a house or whatever, and then Mama Michelle was like, I think that was their old house, I don't know for sure, but she knew that it was pecans over there. So we was gonna go over there and pick the pecans or whatever. And so we got over there, and it wasn't that much over there. Then we had one, me and Coquila had one across the street, and we had started picking the pecans or whatever. And if you know me and Coquila, y'all know if you know me and Coquila, you know when we get together, we can't never just do the job and get it done. Like, we got to play in between. We got to make it fun for us. You know what I'm saying? I guess basically to make time go by or whatever. So, so the people I think whose house was right next door, but I think the tree was in their yard. But the branches went over into the next lot or whatever, but the people that had came, they was all nice and friendly, so they was black. They was like, we already picked them, like we already got the good ones and stuff like that. Mama Michelle was like, cause we show out here looking and ain't none of this, ain't nothing, you know what I'm saying, whatever. Just chopping it up basically, whatever. Cordial, cool conversation. So Mama Michelle was like that she had knew of a place or an area that has some big ones, like some nice pecans or whatever. So I mean, me and Coquila didn't really have a say so whether or not we were going or not. We just was like okay, come on, we're gonna go get them. So the place was like going towards Alzheimer by UAPB. So we went down. I don't remember exactly, but we went down like 3 or 4. Not even, I don't think we went all the way down. I don't remember exactly, but I know it was over that way, back towards that way. So we get to the place or whatever, and Mom Michelle parked her car, and we see like big trees, and they got like, I think they had purple markings on them or a colored mark on them, on the trees or whatever. So we out there picking them, like it's like as soon as you get out the car, they're right there at your feet. But she wanted the big ones or whatever, so we go right up under the tree, and like it's so big. Like Mama Michelle's on this side, me and Coquila on this side. Like we getting the pecans. Like dang, like, and like I said, this is November 22nd, so it was cold outside. Like it was cold. The sun was out, but the breeze was real cold, and so we out there, we picking pecans or whatever, and I think we was almost done. Like we were either walking to the car or we was about to. I think we was like standing with each other, like looking at them, like dang, like look at these junks. Like these junks is huge. Like these junks is big. Like these some big pecans or whatever. So all of a sudden, this truck pulls up behind her car. No, he didn't. I don't think he pulled up behind her car. I think he pulled up across the street, like a couple feet down a little bit, whatever. And he like it's a white man. It's a white old man. And he hopped out his car like, girl. He hopped out like he was, like we was some immigrants. I'm not trying to be funny or nothing, but that nigga hopped out the car like he knew it was like he hopped out mad. Like that's basically, he hopped out mad. Like he had it on his mind already what he was finna do, like how he was gonna approach the situation, everything. Like, you know what I'm saying? So he come up, you know what I'm saying? Me and Coquila still, this 2000. Oh, me and Coquila, we still underage. We was this is, so this 2015. Coquila 16. Oh, we both 16 now. We both 16 now. But you know what I'm saying? These are two adults. We gonna let them talk. You know what I'm saying? They gonna let them handle it. You know what I'm saying? Stay in the child's place. Stay in the child's place, basically. So he's like, put the bags down now. Like, put them down. Like, put the bag down. And so me and Coquila, we dropped it. We was like, you know, like the way he was coming at us, we was like, pecans are not worth what your attitude is like coming across as. Like you coming across like we just broke into your house and we stole all your money, we stole everything from you. Like that's how he came at us or whatever. And so Mama Michelle, she was like, hold on, wait a minute. She dropped him. She dropped her stuff too. She was like, hold on, you know what I'm saying? Because you coming at us sideways. She's like, what's the problem? What's the issue, whatever? He was like, do you see the marks on the trees? That means you're trespassing. You can't be on this property or whatever. And so at this point, he's like, he's not talking to her. He's talking at her. And if you know Mama Michelle, baby, you know she was not having none of it. So she's like, okay, I get that, you know what I'm saying? I get that, but calm down. Like you up here when we could have a conversation right here. Like she didn't, like that's the thing I love about Mama Michelle. She didn't get loud with him. She didn't get at her body with him or nothing. She really put him in his place in a calm tone, like real calm or whatever. So he's like, he's just being real aggressive or whatever. And so me and Coquila, like at this point, we like, hold on, wait, you know what I'm saying? We see Mama Michelle trying to handle it in a better situation, but you ain't finna keep hollering at her. Like you ain't finna keep, you know what I'm saying? You gonna calm down. What you gonna do? No, I'm just playing, but we just like, okay. So he's like, I'm finna take a picture of your license plate because you're trespassing, you're stealing, like or whatever. So while he doing all this, Coquila's on her phone with her boyfriend, her ex-boyfriend now. But okay, so now she's like, you know what I'm saying, you could really calm down. Like you know what I'm saying, we could figure this all the way out. You know what I'm saying? I put your stuff down, I did what you asked. Now I'm just asking you to calm down. Like stop coming at me and talk to me. We're adults. Like we can talk. But he didn't want to do that. He wanted to keep yelling and being loud with her or whatever. So he was like, I'm gonna get your license plate, this, that, and the third. So Mama Michelle like, you ain't getting my license plate. Nah, baby, I don't know who you are or what you think you finna do and what you gonna do with my license plate, but no, you're not finna get it. So Mama Michelle like, stand in front of my license plate, talking to me, Coquila. She's like, stand in front of my license plate. So we standing there like Charlie's Angels, like, no, what you want it for? You're not getting it. Ain't, baby. And so she's like, since you want my license plate, I'm gonna get yours. So she started walking over to he's like, no. And she's like, okay, you see how I feel? Like, why you coming at me like that? Like, we can just have a cordial conversation and see what the problem is, like, and get it resolved so everybody can go home and go about their day and continue to have a good day like we were having before this situation even occurred. Like, here. He's like, well, I'm getting calls talking about people up here stealing. Like it's somebody's property. I don't know if he said state property or his company property or who did he work for or whatever, but baby, he was doing his job to the fullest. He was top flight pecan security. Was, baby. He ain't played no games when it came to the pecan. So we like, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is, baby. So she's like, what you want to do? You want to call the police? Because we can, like, because I know my rights, I know the law, you know what I'm saying? Mama Michelle, she's a very educated woman, so she knows what she's talking about, you know what I'm saying? So she's like, how you want to handle it? We can handle it any way you want to do it, baby. We can, like, however you want to play it, we can or whatever. And so they started talking adult talk So Mama Shell told me Coquila take Madison to get in the car or whatever. So we in the car and she on the phone with her boyfriend being all loud and stuff, being all ghetto and red shit. Talking about the man that made her mad. She outside picking pecans. Now her legs and her butt crack getting all cold and spit. I would post a snap, but I don't want to shame her like that. I don't want her trying to fight me, because I'll stab her. But, yes. That's it. That's all. And like I said, this is not my first racial encounter. It's just, Mama Shell was there. And she knew how to handle the situation. Basically. Because, you know what I'm saying? If it was anybody else that wasn't educated, was ignorant, was loud, ghetto, or anything of that nature, it probably could have turned left. Like, it really could have went there. If you get what I'm saying. It could have really went there. Like, it could have. But I'm just thankful that we had an adult who knew what to do, who knew how to handle the situation. You know what I'm saying? This is the third. Oh yeah, you know, that's around the time when all like these shooters and stuff was happening. They was killing black people left and right. So she like, you know what I'm saying, she recording everything that happens. Like, why not? You need your own documentation these days, like, because word of mouth really not getting people nowhere. Like, you really gotta show proof of what's really going on or whatever. So if Mom Shell said the video, I'll text her and I ask her for some footage, but I ain't finna do all that. I'm just finna, you know, I just did my little story time or whatever. And with that being said, y'all watch y'all back, because y'all see Ada head, because there's a lot of stuff going on. This world is really messed up. Like, people's brains are not right, and we may have a good head on our shoulders, but you have to also remember that everybody don't. Everybody's not raised the same. Everybody's not treated the same. Everybody isn't looked at the same. So you just gotta carry yourself the best way you can, and you have to walk with God. Basically, that's all it is to it. You have to be able to. You gotta really be strong out here, because why you calling at them? He eating beef jerky too, but you gotta be strong out here. Like, I feel like the way I see it, so much stuff been going on, so much stuff been happening. It's like, and people are pushing God more and more out of the world. Like they're really gonna force him to come back. Like, he probably like, I ain't trying to come back until this or until, you know, whenever. But my kids is out here acting like they ain't got no home training, thinking every and anything is acceptable when it's not. And when he cracked that sky, I just pray that I'm ready. You know what I'm saying? And my son. And I'm going to teach him. You know what I'm saying? And people around me. Because don't nobody want to go to heaven and see all their family members going to hell. Burning. Basically. Yeah, so I just pray that everybody be ready for that day to come. Because it's coming. But that wraps up my first story time. And I hope y'all watching my last video that I just uploaded at 3:30. It was a get ready with me. It was a get ready with me, and my most embarrassing moments featuring Aiden. Aiden was in that video. Aiden was all up and through that video, baby. So yes, and I will see you guys in my next video. It hit me like a